Well, a lot of great stuff happened in the original Secret Wars, but there's one particular iconic moment that involves Spider-Man that quite honestly has dominated the Marvel Universe ever since, and it looks like it's going to happen in the MCU. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about Spider-Man's black costume, the symbiote, and that tie to the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. Venom's coming to the MCU. Now before we do that though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently so you are in the know. Well, if you're a fan of Marvel Comics, you know the original Secret Wars is more than iconic. There are a couple of panels from that series that remain prominent in all kinds of Marvel media to this day. One of the biggest ones ever being Spider-Man donning the black costume for the very first time. Now, as many of you know, Venom Let There Be Carnage had a post-credit scene, and Eddie Brock actually found himself in the MCU's Earth 616. The symbiote immediately caught sight of Spider-Man on the news, and he was very interested in finding the web-slinger. Now, there was no sign of him during the shenanigans of No Way Home, but another end-credit scene revealed that Eddie Brock was down in Mexico, and when Doctor Strange unleashed his final spell, he was sent back to his home universe, but he left a piece of himself behind. Now, it's been 3 years since No Way Home was released, and many of us had kind of assumed that this was sort of a Sony-mandated add-in, and something Marvel was contractually obligated to do. But now it seems like it might have been a seed for something very, very big. Now, this new report is a rumor. It's not from Marvel Studios and comes from the Cosmic Circus's Alex from CC. So we want to take it with a grain of salt, but unlike anonymous scoopers, Alex and the Cosmic Circus really don't hide behind social media, stand by their scoops, and quite honestly, it makes me really comfortable kind of using them as a source for some news. Now, what he is reporting is that little piece of the symbiote left behind in the MCU will indeed play a part in Avengers Secret Wars. Now, there are no other details as of this moment, but if you're a fan of Marvel, you know there's absolutely not a better place for Peter Parker to finally don the black costume, since this is a movie that shares its name with the comic book series where it first appeared. Now, this is also going to be a multiverse tale, and many people have wondered if Tom Hardy's Venom could join into the fun, but honestly, I think given what Marvel Studios is doing and their relationship with Sony, we're probably just going to see Peter take up the symbiote, and it could very well set up a story for Venom to reappear in the MCU, but probably with a different Eddie Brock. Now, we do know Venom The Last Dance has confirmed that the new movie picks up moments after he returned to his own reality. So although this might not be a throwaway scene for Marvel Studios, it does kind of feel like it's a throwaway scene for Sony, but in any case, it is huge news and definitely going to be inspired by the iconic premiere of the costume from the comics. Honestly, this has me super excited. Spider-Man's black suit is one of the coolest costumes ever in comics and has a pretty cool history. In case you didn't know, it was invented by a fan. And quite honestly, I don't think this is going to be one and done for Secret Wars, and assuming Tom Holland sticks around for another trilogy, I think we might have found a major plot point when Spider-Man 5 finally drops in theaters. Obviously, this is one we're going to follow pretty closely. It's huge news for Spider-Man and Spider-Man fans. Finally tying Peter Parker to the symbiote costume in the MCU is definitely going to generate a lot of buzz, and it does really feel like some of those rumors of the Sony characters being integrated post-Secret Wars, well, that might actually happen, but we're going to have to wait and see.